Hello, everyone. This is Sarah from the Highlands Center. Every good idea, all good work starts with mapping, planning, earnest preparation for the future. And before we can plan and map out where we're going in the future, it's good for us all to have some idea of how we got here. Prescott National Forest and the Highlands Center for Natural History have had a long and storied history. But it all starts and returns to where our missions and purpose overlap: to increase environmental literacy, to care and prepare for future generations, and to instill a sense of caretakership for the natural world. Because of this overlap in purpose, in 1999, our founders identified the need to formalize this partnership and to ultimately evolve a special use permit for the Highlands Center for Natural History to operate on Prescott National Forest land today here at the Lynx Creek site. Another piece of context to help understand why we're mapping out the future at this chapter is our current strategic plan and our vision for the long-term future. Our board and Highlands Center community imagine 30, 50, 100 years from now, a central Highlands in which people at all stages of their lives develop connections with and learn to care for the natural world. In order to achieve any degree of this vision, we know we need to take action in 4 key areas. We need to build out our resources, the people, staff, volunteers, and community, and implement new or deepen existing programs. But there's an element of place associated with all of those key focus areas. We know that we need to start imagining the type of infrastructure and trails and buildings that we will need in order to accomplish all of those goals and realize our vision. So why now? Why start getting serious about mapping our future now? One of the reasons is because we are nearing the expiration date of our existing special use permit with Prescott National Forest and engaging in the process to renew for the next 30. Another reason is the capacity limits we're experiencing. Parking, programs, facilities, we're at capacity in several key areas. But finally, and arguably most importantly, the need for nature education and environmental stewardship is growing exponentially. We have increased environmental pressures, we have increased new to the Central Highlands residents and visitors, and we have a loss of connection to each other and the land. Today we serve almost 30,000 visitors annually, over 6,000 youth, and over 3,000 adults through programs. And our impact hours are astounding. The hours that we're spending with youth in programs is over 21,000 hours annually, and over 5,000 hours annually with adults. And our limiting factors to serving more individuals and increasing our impact hours include parking, our indoor space, staff, and transportation. We project that if we can expand our infrastructure, then we can expand the number of individuals and the number of impact hours we have in our community. So how are we preparing for this future? We've laid out the site. We've looked at the surrounding area. We've looked at what is here and what might be useful to have here in the future. And we've started the conversation with Prescott National Forest about their needs and where there is that overlap. We've started to map out where buildings and infrastructure might be added to enhance our facilities. And we've mapped out potential trails and trail-like elements that would also help us achieve our mission and vision. And we've also been working on new and deepened partnership with organizations in our community that have mission and purpose overlap. All of this work takes time. If we're to do things right, we need time and we need resources. We need to be able to take the work that we've done so far and start to turn it over to the hands of professionals. Giving during this annual appeal can really give us a solid foundation for mapping that future, for getting us the time and the resources that we need to continue with this momentum.